What's up, and welcome to another edition of Deezee Reacts. I'm your host, Mike Deezee, of course, and today's show will be a reaction to the 10th of January 2018 edition of Six Brown Chicks. Anyway, as always, thank you to the Six Brown Chicks for doing what they do, and here we go. First up is question 1. High school friend moved in with me, and she got back, and she got back. I helped her get back on her feet, fed her, clothed her, bought her a cell phone. She repaid me by sleeping with my dude. So I put Veet in her perm, and she's bald and in patches. I feel bad because she thinks it's cancer. Confess? Okay. Why is the first the silliest? Okay. So the chick laid down with your husband. My language, not yours. He apparently didn't refuse her. And it takes two to make any sexual situation go down. So, yes, you're wrong for attacking your friend, because from what you have described, you didn't do a thorough investigation. You responded to the situation emotionally. Between the two of them who initiated the intimate relationship. Actually, the question of between the two of them who initiated the intimate relationship. It was nice of you to help out your high school friend, but why didn't you use your contract the right way? Most people, when you help out a friend, are afraid of creating a contract because the person in need will feel offended. Well, that person will have to just get over their feelings, because contracts are a safeguard for both the one who's in need of the money and the one who's giving the money. Make amends with your so-called friend and establish a contract before anything else happens. As for your friend, your husband, if you've watched React from the first episode, you already know what I'm about to say. But for those of you who are new to the React family, now that the ladies have a husband between the two of them, or rather, yes, now that the lady's husband has gone into high school, your high school, hold up, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Now that your high school friend has allowed your husband to go into her, and okay, I recognize in the common world you don't see it that way, but the high school friend and your husband are now married, so be nice to your sister wife and create a new contract and let them figure out what they're going to do with their situation. You figure out what you're going to do with you and your husband. Number 2, another interesting one. I'm 46, dating a 22-year-old coworker. He flirts with others at work, so I have arousal issues because of this. He often says it's not all about sex, but he cheated me. I thought we were better than him. I thought we were better than this. Him. I thought you were better than this. I'm hurt. Advice? Normally I would know how to respond. It's a rare occasion when someone causes causes me M double to be speechless. So your husband, yes, excuse me, yes, I know you said the two of you are dating. Anyway, your husband is 22 and he flirts with other women. Not to be mean, but he sounds like a typical guy. Possibly a little extreme with his, but yeah, he's a guy. You're having a hard time getting sexually aroused because he flirts and you know about it. Okay. On the one hand, I see where you are coming from. Though, yes, I did just say he's a typical guy. There are some silent rules all of us men are supposed to follow. These rules I will get into in detail on a new show I'm working on called Conversations with Mike on my new independent channel Crescent Star. And yes, I just plugged my own promotion on this promotion that belongs to me also. Yes, I did. Anyway, unless your husband is playing games of the heart, he's not cheating. Because to cheat literally does mean to play games of the heart, or play games on the heart. To play games, period. Is he wrong for going into another woman? Only if your verbal contract, or rather in your verbal contract, you both made it clear that he would not do so. Outside of all this, you two need to talk things out, and he needs to apologize for his insensitive remarks. Number 3. Dated a dude for a few months. I've noticed that he's given me a lot of attention, tweets, etc. And then he goes completely silent at least once a month. I asked him, what's up with that? And he said his ex is a cop and she kidnaps him when she wants to. Is he cheating? Okay. His ex-wife is a cop and she kidnaps him when she wants to. Okay. So what he's saying is he has no control over where he is taken. Wait. Is his ex-wife holding a gun to his head every month? I know I sound pro-monogamy, which I am to an extent. To an extent, small. Okay. But I am more disturbed by your husband's choice of reasoning than I am the possibility that he is having sex with his ex-wife. More than likely, your husband and his ex-wife are having sex, but that is not the reason I would rip up the contract you have with him. My reason is because his bad choice of an explanation. Okay, so you really? Okay. She kidnaps you and you cannot stop. Next. Number 4. He said he loved me after dating a few months. I shot back, if you love me, marry me. He said, cool. I announced my engagement on Instagram and Facebook and tagged him. He wrote on my post, take that shit down. Or take that bit down. What the hell? He won't text back. What happened? You're really asking this question? Okay. I love this one. You make a man own his words, and right after he does and tells you he is okay with marrying you and you announce it, he gets angry. Sister, you did nothing wrong. The guy has something to hide. The question is, who is he hiding from? Announcing that you have a suitor for marriage is supposed to be a grand occasion, and it is, truly is. When everything is out in the open, it's a beautiful situation. But being that your suitor does not want you publicly attaching you to him, says he has another contract already existing that he has not told you about. Your suitor got angry because He knew if the person he already established a contract with were to learn about his contract with you, he would have questions coming at him that he is not really ever interested in or prepared to answer. This, dear sister, that's what happened. He has set up 2 different contracts. He has one currently existing with you, one he didn't tell you about, and he wanted to never tell you about it, and then you discover it. By him saying, take it down, let you know that contract already exists. So move on to the next person. And do not, under any conditions, accept a new contract with him. Number 5. I'm shook. After begging this dude to take me on a date, he prefers to Netflix and chill at my house. We went to a restaurant around his house. A woman walked in and threw her drink in my face, demanding he return her iPhone. He did. He left with her. Won't call. Help. Okay. To the lady similar to the lady in question 4, sister, you apparently were talking to a guy that is not loyal to any contract he signs. He wanted to chill at your house to get what he wanted sexually. No, he was not thinking about how you would feel. No. If he was, he would not have allowed the drink to be thrown in your face. Nor would he have left with the other woman. So this is where you count your losses and move forward. Do not draw up another contract with this guy, because if he screwed up the first one with you and with the lady who threw the drink in your face, rest assured, this guy is going to mess up the next one. 6. I know it's wrong, but I'm having the best sex ever with my friend's father. He apparently feels the same way and has been hinting that he's going to get divorced. My friend says her dad has been dogging her mom, and I feel a little guilty. Help. Or help. I probably am going to be hated for this, but what else is new? So you're having sex with your friend's father. He's not your blood father, so it doesn't really matter. As for your friend telling you that your husband, her father, is dogging you and her mother out, the question is, what does she mean by dogging? If he is being unfair to you and to his first wife, then it's understandable. But since you didn't say, I really don't know what to tell you. I'm going to divorce my wife. The classic phrase, I'm going to divorce my wife to be with you. This is so old. It's old and not needed. Just be true to the women that you lay with, sir, and call it a day. By the way, the fact that your new husband, to the lady, the fact that your new husband, her father, loves sex with you more than his first wife says that there is something already wrong between him and first wife. You are not the issue. You are simply the manifestation of the issue. But regardless, he has gone into you, so just have him come clean to both of you and draw up a new contract. Yes, it's going to be a strange situation, but then, as I've said on previous other episodes of React and other shows, to the ladies involved in these situations, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's better for you to know up front what the man is doing than for you to I don't know that he's doing something even though I know he's doing something. That makes no sense, but that's just me. Just saying. Just saying. Number 7. I bumped into my ex at a networking event. We reconnected and suddenly I found myself writing business plans and being his virtual assistant for free. We've slept together. I asked him what's up with this. I asked him what's up with us. Him. I have a girl. I love her. Advice? So you and your ex-husband reconnected and clearly fell back in love. Or at least lust, because you did what you did. The fact that he has accepted your help as a virtual assistant tells you there is a level of trust you two have. Also, considering that he's gone into you again, says you trust him as well. What does not make sense is his language of I have a girl and I love her. So what if you have a wife and love her? Now you have 2 wives. So be a man, figure it out. That was stupid. Okay, it's stupid to me. And this one's just okay. If you thought 7 was bad, 8 is worse. It's worse to me. Okay. I loaned a friend money so that she can get rid of an unwanted pregnancy. I met her, give her the cash, and then she starts crying in my car. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Your husband forced himself on me several times. I told her to call him. He answered, what's up, baby? Help. Update from that one. I put her out of my car and drove to the hotel. This was last week, and I haven't been home since. My life is ruined. He was my everything. She was in my wedding. I just don't know how to cope. He doesn't know that he doesn't know, but he doesn't know about he doesn't know that I know about what's going on, but he accuses me of cheating now. Alright. I'm trying to figure out how to answer this one. Screw it. My way. So your lady friend asked you to loan her money to kill a pregnancy that you discovered was your husband's. You kicked your friend out of your car after she told you that your husband raped her. Yes. To force himself on her is rape. I understand you may not want to call it that, but you did describe it. I am simply identifying what you described. Moving on. Your lady friend put your lady friend out of your car after she called your husband on her phone in front of you. You're more angry about the fact that your friend who was in your wedding was in bed with your husband than you are with the reality that your husband raped your friend 7 times. You are some kind of friend. Yeah. Anyway, as always, click the red button for subscribe, like, comment, or comment. I'm out. I'm out.